What's going on YouTube? Today I decided it's time to customize my skates. I've been seeing on Instagram so many people doing those like skate wraps and whatnot, and I know how to vinyl wrap, so figured I could do that. Why not? I got time to kill. Hockey season's not back yet. Why not? And I'm going to do... So I'm going to do my skates a certain way right now. I will be altering them down the road once I get the vinyl I really want. Or a resupply of the vinyl I like using. But I'm going to do the skates to match, at the moment, the co-ed team I play for. The Pink Bunnies. So these are my little templates so far that I've done with the skates. So, as you see right now, this skate is what it'll turn into, but this is just using regular pink pink tape, which I then drew the logo and my number. So the skates aren't going to have the logo and the number. This skate in particular, see, this is the right foot, will just have the number when I'm done. This skate here will just have the logo, which this is a poorly done version, but no. So here's the vinyl that I'm using. See, will it focus for you? Vivid pink gloss. So originally, the original intention was to make my skates matte black, and then I'll do the logo in pink, which I'll see, as you see here, I cut them out myself. So the original idea was to do them matte black, and then the logo and number in pink, and then I would do the logo and number for my other team. So I can just peel them off, and it's super quick, because I am ordering a vinyl cutting machine to make a whole bunch of these decals later on. But until I get that machine, gotta do it like this. And I didn't have any more matte black because this was just a sample, like a test run to see how it worked and how it stayed down. There's some areas here that aren't done really well because, again, this was just me testing it really quick to see how it worked. I figured it came out really good. Now we can do the real thing. But for now, the real thing is going to be my skates are going to be pink. They're going to be bright as hell, but I like it. So let me just prop the camera up in the right spot and we'll get started. Okay. Now that we got the camera propped up in an overhead view, just like I used to do with my art videos, I will now move the skates off so we can show you what we're going to be using. So, like I said before, we got our pink vinyl. I've got the decals already hand cut to go on top of the vinyl afterwards. We have a cutting mat. Okay, it's one of those self-healing ones, pretty good. Got it off Amazon. So because I said at the beginning, I know how to vinyl wrap, so I have an actual proper vinyl wrapping. So this is like one of those cheap kits. This here to quickly cut through, which not going to need to use for this video. A couple different tools here to push it into the creases of the skate. This here would be more for if I was doing it on a car, so won't need that. This squeegee here, ruler. You also need a heat gun or a hair dryer. Either or works if you're using vinyl wrap, because you can heat it to stretch. So what I will do now, because we gotta use it, you don't need to do a template, but I will show you how to do a template to help you at first. We can just take a regular piece of paper, because you're going to peel the tape or the vinyl to lay on that. So I am now going to peel this off. This sample I did was a couple weeks ago, so we're going to see how easy it is to come off. No residue left on the skate, and you can see my skate had a lot of nicks and everything in it. That's just from normal wear and tear of skates and sticks and everything. You could, if you wanted, granted, you would normally use like tape like I did on the other skate, but you could then take the tape and place it on a piece of paper this was like that. And if you really, really wanted to, you could then, cut this and then put it on top, roll this out and then cut. Let's see, grab a pencil here or a pen. When you would cut this part out, I would say, just for precaution, because you don't want to stretch it too much, you would cut something like this is probably enough, but you could also go even further. Like you can go further down, further up. The more you give, the easier process will be. The less you go, the more stretch and pull you gotta do, and that's not always a good thing with vinyl, especially if it's cheap. But yeah, so that's what you would normally do. So now let me see what happens when I peel the tape version off. Now granted, this was more me trying to see what the end result would look like. I'm not sure if I layered this correctly when I did it. Now everybody on Instagram is doing this stuff, and let's see. I just want to see how close are these, and so, they should be identical almost, but yeah, you would do this, cut it out. But since I do still have this template, let me just quickly so even that, again, I made it bigger than it needs to be, but don't need to go that big, like I said, but makes things easier if you do. And so, see, like if I went across like that, I could probably, if I flip this, no, so you might get lucky in getting more than one per sheet, but I wouldn't risk it. I would just go, if you're trying to save some, just go across like that. Now, you see how decent this cheap tool is from the set. Yeah, pretty decent. Okay. Now, because again, I don't need this. Oh my god. And if you plan this out right, like I could probably, down the road, so I can save this piece and I can cut the number in it. Always think about what you could do with with the leftover vinyl. Peel off the backing a little bit to get started. Because again, this vinyl you can literally lift and peel a whole bunch of times. This vinyl is garbage, but just to get it over with, if this vinyl was actually good, I'd have pink in there as well, but since it's not, I will just cut it out. And worry about that another day. It's sad. This vinyl, it's such a terrible vinyl. But it cuts so nicely, so it's so deceiving. Okay. Like I said, this vinyl is trash. Hopefully when I get the better vinyl, I'll be able to, you know, make this look nicer, but obviously I won't be using these in black when I do it down the road, so might as well just throw these on even though it looks like shit. Also, yeah, this isn't proper backing. This is like literally airbrushing film that I put on, so now I gotta remove the actual vinyl backing. This is probably going to be the only thing that actually looks good on these skates. This is going to be this number. Not bad. Too bad this, like I said, this vinyl, this pink vinyl is garbage. Even with all that heat and stretching, it still kept air bubbles. And it didn't even go, like, it peeled away when you're cutting it, it just popped off. Don't recommend this vivid pink. I recommend, I will put in the description of what this matte black was, because I have another order placed and can't wait till that gets in so I can make this look really good. But yeah, let me show you what the other skate looks like. Now, I'm going to be also cutting part of the logo off to fit the design, fit the skate the way I want, so don't worry about the overlapping on top of the skate itself. And to help with this curve, you basically just remove some of the backing. It's not perfect, but again, on camera, it's not too bad. Like this whole area, you can kind of see it on camera now. There's a bunch of air bubbles and like, see if I can get this in the light. That little nick right there, that's just from the, that's how cheap this vinyl was. Even a nick right there, there. So yeah, this stuff is just gonna cut up easily. Black, on the other hand, was really good. Like this stuff here, really nice and thick. So once that comes into delivery, I will be switching this all out, but figured why not see what it looks like. Alright, so let me pop the camera off so I can give you guys a better look. Okay, let's get a nice up close look at the skates now. There's that little nick. Bunch of air bubbles. That one keeps coming back. I'll just probably pop a little hole so it goes away. It's nice and vibrant, but this vinyl was so cheap. Whereas this black matte, like this matte black, which like I said, I have on order, should be here in the next day or so from Amazon. It's a little bit more pricier than this pink one, and you can tell just from the quality of it. It's thicker, lays a lot nicer. This is on a decal when I cut it out like this. And I had wrapped the original skate as a sample in this, and it looked really good. This pink, on the other hand, it's not doing it. It's not doing it justice. Like, it looks nice and smooth here, but it's not. I can tell you. It really isn't. It's also not really thick. Like, you can see the black right through it, pretty much. Whereas the numbers, smooth. Looking nice. So my skates will be wrapped like this, and the numbers and the logo will be in this pink. So I think the pink will be better as decals. Though, also that way, for my other teams, I can just peel the logo off, peel the number off, and do the other colors for the other teams. Whereas this pink will really only match the one co-ed team, not my other teams. So unless I really, really want to stand out, I'm not gonna be wearing my skates pink all the time. But yeah, this was a quick little how-to on how to wrap your skates with vinyl. All you need is a heat gun, an X-Acto blade, maybe even a cheap, vinyl wrap kit like the squeegee and everything. But you don't necessarily need it. You can use your hands. But like I know on Instagram there are a few companies who are doing skate wraps right now as well. Once they're more readily available, I will order one to see how they do theirs. Like if it's a sticker or however it attaches, I'm not sure yet, but I might order one of those, see how it goes. But I know how to wrap with vinyl, so figure I do it this way. So you can easily wrap your skates any colors you want. Go crazy with it. Yeah, let me know what you guys thought of this. Yeah, and I know it's pink. It just goes with the co-ed team. I am wrapping the skates black, like I said. So don't worry. This was just because I wanted to see what it looked like. And you gotta admit, it does. It pops really nice. But this vinyl just wasn't good. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Catch you guys in the next one. See ya.
Hey, what a sick video that was. JesseOfficialSketch, the best channel on YouTube. Make sure you guys leave a like, leave a comment, and yeah.